Hello and welcome to the Beginner's Tatting video series. Today I'm going to show you how to use this box loom and how to thread your loom and how to make a Cluny on it. First we're going to learn how to make it with a shuttle, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to make it with a needle. Okay, now for starters we're using one shuttle and a ball of thread. Now, if you had two shuttles, the ball of thread would be one of your shuttles. Okay? So, getting on with it, here's what we're going to do. As you can see, tighten that up just a hair. We have a knot, as most tatters will have. There's an element here, and they're going into a Cluny, a ring, chain, whatever. And so just imagine there's an element here. Instead I have a knot. Okay, now what we want to do is move this thread, the shuttle, out of the way. Hold the Cluny loom with your hand, position it where it's comfortable for you, and this is our ball thread. Now the ball thread is going to wrap between the two beads here, over here, and wrap between those two beads. You're going to come down on top of the knot. Okay, see this finger? You're going to wrap that thread around that finger. Still working with the ball thread. Pull it straight up through the center. Take it over here and put it on those two. Then wrap it around until you get that thread locked in to where your tension is tight. Then move your ball thread out of your way. Okay, now if you had a shuttle, you would still wrap it and drop your shuttle off the back. Okay, now you've got that. Now let's grab our shuttle and start weaving our Cluny. Now as you can see, I have a post-it, okay, that I've cut down, and I've got a little leaf drawn on it. Now you can use that post-it down here on your base of your loom and follow it, or you can do it like I do. Lay it in your hand under your threads. Bring the point of that leaf down to where that knot is. Okay? Bring it all the way down, sit it down there. You're going to sit that knot right on that leaf. Okay, base of that leaf. Now the difference between this box loom and a clever Cluny loom, on this one is where you're going to put a half double stitch. Okay, well on the box loom we're going to put it right here on this one. Okay, so you're going to go under, and through between, and then through your loop. Now when you get it like that, hold that thread tight, loosen up your loom, let it flip. Once it flips, pull it down to your knot. Okay, that locks it in place. That will hold your Cluny from here on out. Okay, that locks that Cluny in. Make sure your threads are all lined up. Everything's ready before starting to weave. Put your thumb on that knot. Okay? Now, if your loom should get a little loose, pull down here. Okay? Pull this off. Tighten it all up. Okay? Get the ball thread out of the way. Tighten it up here. Okay, take it over to here, right? Tighten it up. Your ball thread, just move it out of your way. Right? Let's make sure we got everything situated. Alright, now let's start weaving. We're going to go under this first thread, bring it down, lock it into place. Our pattern is in our hand, okay, And you continue with the weaving process as if you were using a regular Cluny loom. Okay, the clever Cluny I showed you. Now, when you get down here, you can use the pick of your shuttle, a crochet hook, whatever you need to use to line up your stitch work. Okay, then you're going to go down, under, up, pull it down. And as you can see, you have more control on your Cluny pattern using this loom than you do with your hand, because you can keep the tension on this loom. You can come out as you need to come out. Okay? If you drop your shuttle, it didn't go too far, did it? Just bring your stitches down into place and just keep stepping out till you get the width. And there's your pattern of your leaf right there. You see? And you're following it, and it's much easier to follow. Alright? Now I'm not going to do a full Cluny because I want to get to the important stuff, how to close the Cluny, okay, using the Cluny loom box. Alright? Now mind you, this is not my design. Edwidge Rinaldan designed this, and she had a video out, and it shows you how to use it. I have a link underneath the Dagmar's video to the Cluny loom box, and several people have watched it and they wanted to know how to make their own and how to, you know, do their loom. So we call it warping our loom in beadwork. So we're warping the loom. Alright, now I'm going to step back in, begin to button up this Cluny. Now this paper I'm going to move out of my way, but you see my Cluny leaf right there. It's not the prettiest because I'm working around the camera and everything. So, but we're going to get the gist of it. Now, once you do a complete round, okay, at the end of your Cluny, and you've brought it all back together, okay, and everything's to the point, okay, then you're ready to close the Cluny. This is our last row. Remember, a round on a Cluny leaf is right to left, left to right. That's one round. Right to left, left to right is 2 rounds. Clunies are staged in segments of 3 and 4 rounds. Okay? You can do a 3-round Cluny, which is 3 left, right, left, right, left, right, 3 times. Okay? So 4 round would be 4 times. Alright, now we're going to close this Cluny. It's real easy. This loom is a lifesaver. If you've got arthritis, you can do this loom using a pins in a couch arm, whatever. Okay, I'm trying to get that last stitch. There it goes. It locked. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove the thread. Okay? For some reason, is all tied up with my ball thread, and I'm not liking that. Let me get that ball thread through there, and then I'll redo that. We can get the ball thread through it. If not, I'll cut it off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna fight with it. Now, that's out of my way. I got enough ball thread back there. Alright, now, I don't know how this is getting all tangled. It's not supposed to. It's just fiddly today. Alright, here's what we've got. We've got our shuttle here. Okay, now, you see, remember that loop back here? We want to grab that thread that pulls these two. and tightens that up. Okay, and it'll get twisty. If it does, pull your hand tight and work that up and keep this loop open. Once you get up to where you can remove it off the beads, then you can finish pulling it through. Okay, hold your Cluny tight. All right, you see we've closed that top half. Now we're going to get our ball thread, our shuttle 2 thread. All right, so let's get that. Now we're going to pull that ball thread till this loop disappears. Okay, hold your Cluny and start pulling. And depending on how tight you tap and how tight your Cluny is, depends on how hard it is to pull that thread through. Okay, once you get it pulled through, you officially have your Cluny lead. You see that? It's really easy to do. I'm sorry my Cluny is not the best looking Cluny in the world, but working around a tripod and a camera, not happening. But practice your Clunies. This is an easy loom to use. Practice them, enjoy them, put them as an added element. Make cards with flowers on them and put Cluny leaves for the leaves, and it'll add a new dimension to your tatting. Okay, so now you know how to use the box loom using a shuttle. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show needle tatters. Same technique, just using a needle. Alright, so until next time, happy tatting, have a great day, and thank you for watching.